can.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing against, like, Roy Joker as Ganondorf.
Roy's not even that bad. That matchup's like, I don't know, even +1 Roy. People say it's even or Ganon.
I
swear it's like sort of a meme, but it's also just like Roy doesn't want to trade with his noodle sword against Ganon's giant legs.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, yeah, Roy's fast, but when he jumps from a certain spot. So as Ganon, you just like try to react to where he jumps and either shield or put out an aerial that'll stuff him, which is hard to do in real time. But if you can also, I'm talking about just like Ganon holding his own. It doesn't account for if Ganon runs at you.
Yeah.
And Roy doesn't account for that and gets stuffed. And then Roy does blow up. Ganon blows up, but Roy does too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have either of those characters on stream. We're gonna have, I assume, I saw in friendlies that this was Ness Yoshi. I know Nog is a Ness main, and I assume Vomit also played some Ken against me. So
yeah, he plays.
Nog played Sephiroth against me.
And apparently Nog, Nog did. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, because Vomit seemed to have an arsenal of characters.
Vomit has a good Yoshi.
Well, who do you
Ken,
name?
Ryu,
I'm Pizza right now.
Oh. Nog very much does not like Mithra and Pyra, and he's working on secondaries for them. He's considering Cloud, and I guess he has a Sephiroth too. So.
Alright, so we're going to see Ryu Ness.
Oh, Ryu. I guess that makes some sense, because if you don't want to... I think Ryu's hitboxes are a bit better for trading than Ken's. And Ness is a character who is usually thrives off trades, so making your trades less profitable for Ness is a good strategy.
Yeah.
The other thing is that Ken is a character who tends to get camped out, right? And like Ryu does as well, but Ryu gets it worse because he's a little slower, even though he has fireballs. And so changing to the net, the character... When you're playing a character that's not going to realistically camp you out, you can get the benefits that Ryu has from the additional fireball to camp yourself and some of those like harder hits.
Yeah, and I mean, we already see it. Vomit making great use of these Shakunetsu tokens.
Yeah. I need to pay a little more attention, because I thought he got hit by like 2 red fireballs, a couple down tilts at the ledge into a fireball, and 1 string, and he's at 91. And like
that's
right, but there wasn't any like
down air.
Okay, down tilt.
Hard jab.
Okay, the hard jab does what? Proc jab's what, like 15 alone?
15.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
it was like a.
Because I was just say he just did down tilt Tatsu there, just did 30, and I'm like, I guess that's enough neutral exchanges. Or if the fireball does like 10 or 12, it works. But
and getting an accidental misinput. Yeah, I mean he's gonna make it back. But.
Oh, that's the other nice thing. The other advantage Ken has is that because Ken has the sweet spot at the end of his shore, it's more dangerous to challenge. That is definitely one advantage. That you try to spike Ken at a 2-frame, you're never gonna die, right? Or you're gonna die at what, 300?
Yeah, like after this game. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright. PK Flash surprised me with Juggle Twin in this game because it is so little end lag. Apparently it combos into up air even.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Low mid percents. I've seen Foe get it, and I'm like, it looked true. I don't know that it was, but he says it's true. Okay, yeah, that fireball just did at least 8 when it hit.
Yeah.
Like I think it did 13.2, but yeah, it did 12 and it was stale. So yeah, that fireball I guess is 13.2.
And now we're playing the fun game of I'm gonna throw the projectile, or are you gonna try to absorb it?
Nice 20% raw skill there with the runoff back air. And this is what I was talking about, right? Like normally Ness is a character who thrives off trades, like at least against like Pikachu. And you want to trade against like Inkling, and you can trade against Joker pretty well.
Yeah.
These are all characters who don't have hitboxes that are great for trading because they're a little slow and they don't do tons of damage. And Ness is like, there, I'm going to put up a 12% force field or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Back air, I'm going to put up a 16% kick. And Ryu's just like, all right, 20% back air.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to trade with that?
16%.
And don't get me wrong, Ness actually has really good tools to juggle Ryu because you can get tail into head of PK Thunder and that's 2 hits, or you can get up air or fair.
Yeah.
All 3 of those things will break focus by virtue of being multi-hits. Yep.
Good catch with the Tatsu.
It's also a bit of a DI mix-up, although it was dead no matter what there, because medium Tatsu sends horizontally.
Oh,
so
really?
if someone DIs medium Tatsu expecting heavy Tatsu, it looks like they got hit by limit cross side.
They just fly off. Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting actually. I didn't know.
I don't. A lot of Ryu mains never use that. I mean, when I play Ryu on casually, I don't even try. Like I'll try, try, and it'll come out of heavy Tatsu anyway, and then they'll die anyway because they're at 150. I'm like, cool. And the other thing is that if they DI optimally, medium Tatsu kills later than strong Tatsu. Strong Tatsu does more damage, kills earlier.
Yeah.
But as a DI mix-up, you can make people explode if they know they're near heavy shori or heavy Tatsu percents. So I don't think we'll see that.
Oh, I like
Yo-Yo is
canceling there.
Yo-Yo's 100% a focus beater, but not if you only get a single hit of it.
Yeah, and it looked like they were not
Not
quite
right,
confident
yeah.
with it.
The other nice thing about Yo-Yo out of shield that Ness has is that it just beats spot dodge and it's still okay against shield because it rips the shield, right? What it's not great is that it's not too fast, so you might get hit with like Nair jab, right? Where he just mashes on your shield. Because the mash on the shield also beats grab, it loses to delayed grab potentially. But Ryu's down tilt is so good on shield, I'm not even sure that Ness can properly grab it. Like it might have to be a timing read, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like you need to grab right after the hitbox. Because there's one of the things that makes dealing with these characters so difficult is that a lot of their moves don't have like any shield stun, so it's hard to react when you're getting hit with like 6 different down tilts.
Like the shield stun, theoretically, the lack of it makes it less safe, but then it's so fast that it's like better Sheik F. Because Sheik F tilt's like literally like minus 15 on block. I think Cloud can like up smash it, which is ridiculous.
But like you can't do it on reaction.
You're not going to do it on reaction because it's like frame 4 and it's like 30 total frames or less. And same thing with Gnn0gg down tilt, which is actually like minus 11 or something ridiculous. Like, I try to do some testing, and unless Gnn0gg is the worst spaced of all time, Plant's up smash scoop is too bad. But if Plant up smash had a good scoop, like Rob up smash, you can up smash out of shield that down tilt from Gnn0gg.
Really?
As crazy as that sounds. Because it's so unsafe, it's just that it's so lagless.
Yeah, exactly.
And Shotos have the same down tilt, but even less lag. So it's just, and you know.
Oh, good use of the magnet. And
we'll take it. I mean, Windwalk's Gimps, this is very winnable for Nog because you can get a PK Thunder Cheese, you can get a Gimp with Yo-Yo down smash. You can just do fundamental stuff with like PK Fire and some cross-stage corner combo carries as long as you don't get combo broken by a short you somehow.
And I think Nog needs to be careful kind of throwing out these PK Fires. They've gotten a little bit comfortable with it, but...
The one thing is that if it's far enough away, that move is literally like minus 10 on block or something ridiculous. It's like minus 28 point blank.
Jumping over it with the dash attack!
Tatsu also jumps over it, so you do got to be careful with the Tatsu from the corner, right? Or like out of the corner, just kill. But like that.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like Vomit is just content to, bid his time where, 2 minutes away.
Yeah, but like I said, Ness has a couple of super high reward buttons, and so even when you're down as Ness, as long as it's a character where you can realistically land them, not like, say, Game & Watch, which is going to up you out of shield everything, you have a good chance of making any comeback. Yep, and he's aiming these PK Thunders high enough that they will beat the Tatsu. Because if Tatsu has some amount of leg invincibility. I believe it might go over regular blading, but will not go over limit blading. And that'll do it.
And just switch it over. Great use of the Tatsu.
I've just been told I'm dead, so that's unfortunate. Apparently I'm commentating from the afterlife now.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I lost a stock. We'll see how many I have left.
Yeah, I'll transfer to Gus after this.
What, were people seated over you? Or are we in the next final?
No, we're playing.
Yeah, you guys are playing next on stream at 7.
Okay, so there were people seated over him. Okay, I didn't know that.
2 people.
Okay.
Zeke and Elliot were.
Yep. I don't know what seating should be, so I'm not complaining or anything.
But first because it's his birthday.
It's not even my birthday.
No, it's not even his
2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
We're scamming people.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He needs it.
But
all right, so game 2, I don't know if there's going to be any character changes, but I wouldn't expect them.
Yeah.
I felt like Vomit sort of got lax at the end of game 1. Like, I mean, Nog was definitely like making adjustments, and it was smart, but it felt like
good knowledge they're knowing that the PK Thunder is going to run from that Shock.
Yeah, Shock-Gnn0gg, I remember You're Too Slow made a video like, Shock-Gnn0gg loses to literally everything, just beat this move out, and it's like, yeah, okay, but why are you jumping at that space to hit with an aerial? And like, if you're using a ground button, is it safe?
Exactly.
Because the other thing is Ryu has huge fireball speed differences with that major buff patch.
Yeah.
And if you expect a fast fireball and they throw a slow fireball, you're just swinging in place at nothing and might get hit anyway. Like that. If you tried to swing at the fast fireball with an air, probably would have just gotten hit.
But PK Thunder does have the added benefit of being a projectile that stays out for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I would guess that was a PK Fire miss input, but I don't know.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well. Oh, yeah, and this is a really scary situation for them.
Yeah. Because the one thing is Ryu can throw fireballs when Ness healing doesn't matter, or when it heals him back into combo percent, and then when it's at high percent, you just stop throwing fireballs, or you throw like 1 or 2 to like condition, and then you try to get an approach with something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Ness dies for trying to heal. So. And that's one of the nice things about this matchup, at least, is that Ness's forward air is good at walling the Ryu, I'd say, relatively speaking. And you have that walling along with PK Fire, right? And so you have this very annoying but basic 50-50 of, are they going to forward air or PK Fire? Because if they're going to forward air, I don't want to jump in. And if they're going to PK Fire, I do. Great DI on the heavy Tatsu.
Oh, I love the idea, just going for that.
That's going to be it. Yeah, just an up out of shield to do that. It was a little bit ambitious, but it might have also just been a missed angle. I'm not sure which it was.
Yeah.
Could have been either.
Yeah,
oh wow! I missed when it literally went through and kept going.
Yeah,
it just
keeps going. Yeah,
that's extremely useful for Ness to avoid, along with Magnet. That means Fireball's pretty awful in this matchup.
Yeah, because you see a Fireball coming out, you throw the PK Thunder, they have to shield it.
Yeah, and the other thing is that it's still useful in combo conversions, obviously, and for edge guarding you can harass Ness off stage, but he has the ability to just Magnet. Ooh. He expects the one thing I don't know that I actually like that dare reader, because the one thing is that Ness has to air dodge out of stuff or attack. Like his double jump's terrible for getting out of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's one of like Ness's. That's why Ness's air dodge is so good.
Oh, and getting that accidental reverse.
I don't know if that would have hit anyway, but
And I like the.
I was trying to input Buster Wolf there, but this character doesn't have that. So instead, he's just gonna do a bit of crouching.
We're not going to see any.
Engage in a mild amount of low profiling.
There's no power geysers coming out.
Nope. Not in this matchup.
Yeah, now we play the fun game of Nog is going to
Ooh, yeah,
run away.
that's the one thing is that in Smash 4 you could try to platform camper you like that a little because even though his up air was a little better, you couldn't cancel. But now in this game you can literally cancel first hit into Shoryu, and it's weaker because it's aerial Shoryu, but at 150 that's more than enough.
Replacing on
I was worried he'd just dash up and collarbone breaker. But
Yeah.
that would end the set.
Probably Phantom.
Yeah, see, when you get that forward air use heavy enough that you can often string them together, percents might have been a little wrong there, or might not have got the right hit.
And Nog going for that drag down combo with the up air, but just getting down tilted out of
Sean
it.
is
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah, Phantom and Elliot probably.
See, and that's what we talk about, like, literally F-tilted.
Yeah, just.
And this F-tilt is not a hitbox you write home about. The knockback you can, that move kills
Yeah, that move
for no
kills.
reason. But,
It's got to have at least one good thing, I guess.
yeah. Don't get me wrong, it needs something. But it's just a little strange.
Can I get set up?
Because of the anime, like, right, a lot of moves that look
Oh,
like
and catching the double
solo
jump.
jump, that should be, does not go for a down smash, doesn't go for a down air. I was like, I would have tried a down smash out of an abundance of caution, but I definitely wouldn't have gone off. I would have thought it was a lost stock there already. Not going to do it, but it's going to be a decent punish. Yep, and that's the thing is that it's hard to get the PK Thunder juggle
Now
with the
there's no
focus.
double jump. Goes low. I don't think the
I don't know
double
if that
jump
was
input
intended.
came out.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was an intended double jump. Fair, it just didn't come out. But yeah, this is looking like game one where now you can take the stock and then try to make a flashy Ness comeback. But you're going to need... And Noc's not even trying to magnet them. Maybe he's worried that if he tries to magnet a slow fireball, he'll just get punished on end lag. Because I know that move is like relatively lagless, but relatively does not mean fully.
Great DI to just go too
Back
high.
throw. Oh, up smash, that's fine, same thing.
Yeah, so it feels like Nog is more comfortable playing around Ryu at this high percent.
Just try to do something fancy and almost died at 0 if he'd missed attack. So I mean, if I were Vomit after that, I would absolutely be like, I'm here to stay on stage the rest of the set.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not going off unless I am thrown off forcibly.
And we can hear the clicking of the controls.
Gotta be careful doing that. The only thing I'll say is that you just died to a raw Tatsu because you can't bring up the shield, right? When you're dashing like that.
Yeah. And we're seeing a ton of
So, I mean, they are. I guess these are friends or something, for sure. Or he took offense to the Buster Wolf input earlier.
Oh, going for an S
And
dying
forward air
on
gonna
top.
kill off the top. But it was a good idea. I mean, you gotta know your win condition.
Yeah, exactly.
Would have been really funny if you left
Phantom
the
and
flash
Nog
up
to
there.
commentary. Thor
I
and
have
Sorey
one
to
question
stream,
before
JD
we
to run
play.
stream. And then set up 3, Brian and L.
All right.
I'm gonna play the other stuff. I'm gonna stagger it.
I like A's, but
I'm gonna stagger it a little bit.
this is a quarter set. No, this is
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I need
Well, this is
to wait. I need to wait. I'm just gonna wait for the losers to get like.
Is it best of 5 or best of 3?
That's specified.
Specified.
I have a question. How does this work? So like, I won the first round.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
on
waiting.
here.
You're waiting
Yes,
on a
too.
set right now.
No, I know. But like, so I won the first round, but then I lost the second one. Wouldn't I go to
Nog, what's your Twitter ad again?
No, since it's a smaller bracket, you can lose in round 1 or round 2. Round 1.
Okay. It's mostly Nog.